Shoopity boop boopy doop boop boom. What's up, gang? How's it going? Are you vibing? Are you thriving? Are you absolutely jiving? Or are you simply surviving? Lyri wants to know. You can't see it, but I do a little shrug every time I say that. I am pretty surviving today. I feel a little gross, but I have tea and I have horse game. I like horse game. It's a candy! Hello! How is? Are you vibing, thriving, absolutely jiving? Simply surviving? Larry wants to know. I forgot to turn on the little guys. Give me a second. Let me turn on the little guys. You need to have the little guys jiving. Hell yeah. Let me turn on the little guys so that they too can be jiving. There we go. Little guys. Very important. Very important to have the little guys. Little guys. I'm struggling between play game and drink tea. Tea's so nice. The tea's so nice. There we go. Oh no. Yes, there we go. For a second the camera wasn't moving and I was like, ah! Horse snacking. Pet the horse. Pet the horse. Always pet horse. Illegal to not pass horse. Wow. I'm out on a delivery at the moment. Which is the majority of what you do in this game, so that's not a surprise, but we be trotting, we've got perishable items, we gotta go fast. But horse doesn't want to go fast. Every time horse encounters a slight incline, horse is like, slow down to a walk. And I'm like, no, we've got perishables. Gotta go fast. The weather, shit. The bitrate, shit. Horse, pog. We do our best out here, boys. We do our best with what is given to us, and what is given to us is a shitty bitrate, as it has been. And will continue to be until we get a new router. We're working on it. We're trying to get a new router, and then maybe my bitrate will stop being garbage. Yes, I love horse game. I've been extremely hyperfixated on horse game. I've been playing almost nothing but horse game. Ooh, wild horses. Hello. Da, 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 da.
Pew, 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 pew. You got a message.
What is that called? Like a chuff? I think it's called a chuff when horses do that. Sort of like a little snort. I gotta go fast, but I can't go too fast because I also have breakables, so I have to go moderately fast. Chame is lurking around my chair. He's pouting because I wouldn't let him jump up on me. Because between getting ready to stream and having hot tea on the desk, I did not want him climbing around on me and the desk. He's very disappointed about it. Yes. Now he is exited. He's like, well, if you won't let me cause trouble over here, I'll go over there. It is his own safety, but he does not know that. For he is just a little lad. Just a little lad who does not know. Here is our first delivery. Now we will continue up towards the mountain for the other delivery.
Easy.
Delivering.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
I'm glad to hear it.
Do you have a collection quest that I can complete right now?
These will really make a difference.
I gathered what I could find.
Very good. Oh. Uh-oh, the mission screen is stuck. This happens sometimes, but it just saved, so we can just main menu and return. Steam early access. They just patched, though, and fixed the trader, which was very broken yesterday. Yesterday they put out a pretty big patch, but it broke the trader, and then they patched the patch this morning. So the trader's no longer broken. Which we love, because that means I can buy horses again. And as I never have enough horses, I'm a big fan of that. Patch the patch, but still got that screen stuck, right? Steam early access. So, whenever I'm talking about early access games, I always do that. And it's because it just lives in my brain. And it's from one of the earliest episodes of Dan and Phil playing golf with friends. Back when it was still in early access. Like, first in early access. And every time something went wrong, they got madder and madder, and finally Dan just went, Steam early access. And that just lives in my brain rent-free. Honestly, it's pretty hilarious. You know? Years and years of everybody being like, oh my god, I ship it. And then they're like, yeah, you can stop shipping it because it's a thing. It was sort of a mix of surprise and not a surprise. Right? I am not deep into any fandom because people in fandoms scare me a little bit. Fandoms tend to get a little over intense sometimes. So I'm not deep enough in any fandom to, like, really know what the fandom reaction was to the news. But I imagine it was quite chaotic.
Easy.
Come on, bro, we got perishables. We gotta be speedier than this. She's like, no, I don't like hills. I refuse to go fast up a hill. This is true. This is true. I also do not like hills and would not want to go fast up a hill because it would be a pain in the ass. So I get where she's coming from. But girl, we have perishables. This flatbread is going to be absolutely destroyed by the time we get there at this rate. I'm going to get there and I'm going to get the cursed voice line of, I'm not really sure what I should do with this. I hate when they say that. It makes me feel so bad. It makes me feel like I've done a bad thing. Making our way downtown. I know my own limits, made of digits, digits, digits. I've been listening to a lot of Monochrome Menace songs, which are very good vocaling music. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't slow down when you're scared. The goal is to get out of wolf territory as fast as possible. Everything makes this girl slow down, I swear. Oh, cargo condition is decreasing. Ah. And my horse is hungry. My horse is hungry. My shit is decreasing. I'm gonna show up and he's gonna be like, eh. If I'm lucky, I'll get, well, there's some wear on it, but at least I'm glad it arrived. At worst, I'll get, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? The most disappointing voice line is always when the character you deliver to is like, what the fuck happened to this? I'm like, I'm sorry. I did my best. Hello, sir, I have brought you things. Or ma'am, I can never remember. I can never remember which character is which. There's so many people to deliver to. Hello? Where's the character? Hello? Okay, they're further up the hill. I had a moment where I was like, are they missing? I was ready to be very concerned if they were just fucking missing. Oh, man. Sup, bro? I brought you something.
You really could have been more careful with this.
I'm sorry!
I had a few problems.
I had many problems, and all of them at the same time. Horse wouldn't go fast. got rained on. I ran too hard because there were wolves chasing me. There were many reasons. But the milk is the worst. The milk went totally bad because we did not get here fast enough. Oh, look at that. Look at the condition. I did such a bad job. At least I still got paid, I guess. I got so little reputation with this character. It's a tiny fraction of reputation gain. So little reputation because I did such a bad job. Oh well. Oh well, I deserve it. I deserve it. I did a bad job. I did a bad job. Stretching. Stretching. Fermented milk. Yeah, I guess that would be like cheese. Or like a yogurt situation. But if it was already fermenting, being shaken up on the horse, if it wasn't cheese before, it's definitely cheese now. My horse is so cranky. See, this horse has good stats, but a terrible personality. They have wind spooked, which means every time it's windy, their mood goes down. And when their mood is low, they don't want to learn anything. They won't train, they won't get stronger, they won't learn anything. And so this little shitter that I took on this trip is now very grumpy because it's windy on the mountain. Yeah, you.
There's only so many pets I can give you.
No amount of pats will restore the mood that is this low. They're just so upset about life. I wish there was an auto sort button for your saddlebags to like auto sort them into balance, but that's alright. Yes, I know you're annoyed. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? I'll have to give her a treat.
I feel the same, and I'm glad you're with me.
Give her a treat so she stops being so cranky. Alright, do you have any deliveries for me, ma'am? Oh, delivery for Yam Station. Yeah, I panicked briefly when I came down to this first hut here, and I didn't see anybody. I was like, is the character fucking missing? I was ready to lose my mind about it. I was ready to be very concerned. Yes, I know things are getting rained on. What do you want me to do about it? Answer nothing. There's nothing I can do about it. Figuring out where the fuck I even am. Alrighty. Happy horsing, thank you. I do enjoy my horsing. My horsing about is one of my favorite activities. I love to play the horse game. I've been doing almost nothing but playing the horse game. And then it was time to stream, and I'm like, I want to play the horse game some more. So we're still playing the horse game, we're just doing it on stream. I'm trying to be semi-consistent now that it's the season where I feel a little bit better. So we're trying to stream every other day, as long as I am not in shit condition. Drink the water, horse. There we go. 'Tis the season for Lyri to feel slightly less like shit.
What has you all worked up?
These goat skins are getting so fucking wet. I'm gonna get another bad delivery review. I can sense it in my little Lyri bones. I also can't see where the fuck I'm going because it's foggy. Help! I'm blind! My marker's this way. Literally. I was trying to deliver a sack of milk, and it like completely went bad because I took such a long time getting there. And when I showed up, the NPC was like, "You really could have been more careful with this," and I'm like, "I'm sorry." And then I got almost no relationship gain with that character. So yeah, pretty much the equivalent of 1 star on horse. Yeah. Character was so impressed with me that I barely gained any reputation with them at all. I hate delivering perishables. They're the most hassle. Because you're never fast enough. I've also got this fussy lady as my mount today. She doesn't like wind. So every time it's windy, her mood goes down. And when her mood goes down, she won't train, which means her stats won't go up. So she's just a problem child from every angle. Every now and then I follow a route that I planned myself, and I'm like, this made sense when I did it, but I'm not so sure it makes sense. Like, I feel like I just went one way and then doubled back the other way. I'm not really sure how that happened. Cranky horse, cranky horse. Horse is cranky because it's windy. Get over it, it's just wind. Literally, it's the worst trait that a horse can have, I think. At least in this game. Because it means that the entire time you're riding around, every time gusts of wind goes by, their mood goes down. And when their mood gets too low, they won't learn anything. They, like, won't train and increase their stats at all. Oh, yeah, now she's gone from upset to annoyed. So now she won't do anything. She won't learn anything. She won't sprint if she gets any more upset. So yeah, I might not keep this horse. Her stats are really good, but unfortunately Wind Spooked is such a bad trait. I did breed a really good foal with great traits and without Wind Spook. Well, see, unfortunately, it's now been 3 generations of me trying to, oh, she won't jump because she's annoyed. Of me trying to breed Wind Spooked out of this family, this line of horses, and it's not worked. Wind Spooked seems to be like a dominant trait that always wants to carry over. I've made sure that the second parent doesn't have Wind Spooked, and they still get Wind Spooked every time. So I might have to give up on this particular line of horses. Because even though their stats are really good, I can't get rid of the Wind Spooked. I keep trying, and I haven't managed it. And she's annoyed, so she won't jump, so I have to go around the fallen tree. Yeah, I see that your mood is low. Oh. Lineage. Adam was like, are we allowed to say bones? And it's like, yes, in the right context, we are allowed to say bones. The lineage is borked. The lineage is not great. Stat-wise, they're really good, and if it weren't for the fact that Wind Spooked always seems to come through, I'd say, yeah, I'd just keep reading down the line. But this is the 3rd horse in the line that's had Wind Spooked. So I'm not sure if they're salvageable, despite the good traits, the good stats. Need to not get it confused. The stats are like their strength, endurance, whatnot, and the traits are their weird little quirks. Their other trait is fine. The other trait that's been passed down this line of horses is just a playful trait. All it means is that they get excited when they see rabbits. Like, whatever. But the Wind Spooked is so bad because there's wind everywhere, and that's why their mood's fucking empty. So I'll probably be selling this horse. But I wanted to take him out for at least one delivery to see if it was really that bad. And yes, it's that bad. I can't be shelling out berry treats every 5 minutes to keep this horse happy just because they're scared of the wind. It's like, bro, we live on a steppe and we climb up mountains to make deliveries. You can't be afraid of wind. But yeah, she won't gallop, she won't jump, she won't learn anything, because she's cranky. And she's cranky because it's windy. And it's always fucking windy. Literally, it's like a mermaid being scared of water. It's just... It's like... You're valid, but I can't have you around.
Let's find you something to eat.
Wonderful.
I'm glad to hear.
Alright, at least that one went pretty well. The goat skins did not get too soggy. I was starting to think I was going to have nothing but bad reviews today, so... I'm glad. Sip the tea. Why spill tea when you can sip tea? Tea is good, just fucking drink the tea. That's Lyri's life advice. Don't spill tea, just sip tea. Tea is good. Okay, I got more Imogen reputation for that one because I didn't absolutely destroy my cargo. Very nice. Let's go over here. Switch to a different horse so that I can sell that one. This is Croissant. She is the problem child who mother of Chimigui? Best attempt. Child of Delby. And this is the line of problem children that has been... I love Delby so much because they're so pretty, so I was like, okay, we'll try to get a baby that doesn't have wind spooked. Baby had wind spooked. Tried for another baby. Baby had wind spooked. So they all have wind spooked, and I can't seem to do anything about it. This is my favorite baby, though. Yes, best baby. Look at her, isn't she pretty? Beautiful baby. She is my favorite, my giraffe baby. I have a foal in the breeding hut right now. So let's time skip a little bit to try and retrieve said foal. They had really good traits, so I'd like to see them as an adult. You ever just rest for 3 days straight so that you can speed grow your horse? That's how it works, right? Oh, interesting. They took more after their dad for body shape, but look at the pretty freckle-faced baby. You know, that too is a mood. That too is a mood. Alrighty. I already have a horse named Begal, so would someone like to help me name this horse? Baguette, that's a good one. We now have Bagal and Baguette. Matching the theming here. Alright, we're going to sell some horses. Not including Baguette. Baguette is staying. But we are going to sell some of the horses that are not as well statted. Such as that one. That one. I love Del because they're so pretty, so I'm going to keep them, even though they pass on the cursed wind trait. Croissant was named by a friend, so I'll keep them. Alright, what do we have for sale? Permanent trait. What is that permanent trait? Permanent trait fleet, permanent trait. Not sure what that is. Dun, dun. Hardy, good jumper, like sunshine. Alright, I'll get that horse. Oh, my camera has gone shablooey again. Let's see. Early access, Steam, early access. We do our best. We love the horses so much that even though game very buggy, we still play game and love game. I'd say that's how you know a game is a good game in early access, is if it's still like got that early access jank, but you still really love it. Anyway, I probably lost the horse I just bought, so let's go back over here. I might have even lost the horses. I might have even gotten back the horses I sold. Actually, yeah. Yes, I did. Sell the horses again. What does the frog mean? Does it mean that they like water? Baffling. Narni Urgel. It's a funny name. We're not getting that one because it has Windspooked. We're trying to avoid Windspooked at all costs. New tag has good balance and agility, and then average everything else. Yeah, we'll take that. Make babies. Let's see. That would give me a pretty good mix of traits. Let's see how that goes. Meet the baby. Hello, baby. I love how they bounce around. Alright, let's see. Good starting stats, great balance. And traits are requires more water, that's not, and loose mood while galloping, lazy, and big drinker. So didn't get either of the positive traits from the parents, only got the negative ones. That's funny. I'm probably not keeping you, even though you have great balance. But it's okay. I'll go pat the baby anyway. Gotta pat the baby, it's the rules.
There's only so many pets I can give you.
I love the little baby Winnies. They're so cute. Adorable babbies. Alright, now that we've made an adorable babby, I should accept more missions. Well, I suppose I already have missions. I have missions to, like, go find people. I should do those. Where's my horse? There she is. Hello, baby. Her leg's my favorite. She's my giraffe baby. Alrighty, so person I'm supposed to go find is all the way over there. So what is the most efficient way to get there? Probably over here. And then through here. Our leg likes to gallop. She has such good stamina. Her stamina charges so fast you can gallop almost indefinitely. It's great. So I usually bring her when I'm going on exploration missions where I'm just out to find somebody and not carrying any cargo. the way downtown.
로당.
I really like the music in this game. I like most things about this game. I'm really excited for when it's eventually completed.
자. You're the wind.
This guy's gonna be all the way at the edge of the map. This is gonna be the sort of character that's going to order something perishable, and I'm gonna have to carry it the whole way, and then it's gonna rot on the way, and then I'm gonna get there, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
Easy.
I can just sense it in my little Lyri bones that that's what's gonna happen. Because when a character's all the way at the edge of the map, that's always what happens. I found most of the easy to access characters. Now it's all characters that are all at the edge of the fucking map. Miko. Canyon? Canyon? What am I supposed to do about a canyon? How the fuck do I get down? How do I get down from all the way up here?
토릉 토릉.
Looking for a path to get down, get down. That looks like a path to get down, get down. Making our way downtown, drifting horse, wow. Alright, that guy lives up over here.
토릉 토릉.
It's another case of the terrain will make life harder because I will get lost and confused. But I found the guy, and that's the important part. Hello! I am here, I am here, I am here. Hello. Vital supplies for Hunter Cadigan. This is not Hunter Cadigan, though. This is Dora Jean. Baffling. An ad starts in 5 minutes. Oh my god! Whatever shall I do? There we go. Let's see, where does she want me to take this? To Herder Lakba, which is... all the way over there. Alright, I'm gonna need to first get my ass up out of the canyon. So let's mark that. And then, is it not perishable, so I can take my time a little bit. I want to investigate these question marks. And then I'll make my way this way. Make my way over here. Rest at the campsite. Way this way, and this way. Cool. We'll do it like that. Okay, alright. We'll pause for grazing first.
Yeah, you're a good horse.
Yeah, you're a good horse. Always sounds like you're saying it so grudgingly, Nara. That's the writer character's name. Oh, and it's getting wet! We're getting rained on! Oh, big storm. Storm enough for lagging. They said they optimized the rainstorms, and they've been a little bit better, but they're still pretty laggy. It might be a little better on lower settings, but I refuse to give up how pretty the horse game is. I tried turning it down to medium, and I did not like it. It made me unhappy. So, pay no mind to the stuttering of the game. It's because I'm currently in the middle of a fucking monsoon. Has nothing to do with anything else. It should resolve itself when I'm no longer in the middle of a monsoon. I can't see shit. Na 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 na. Oh, there goes my favorite rainstorm bug, where Nara's hair just goes woo woo woo! Does not all of our hair go wow 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 in a rainstorm? Making my way along. Goal is getting out of the monsoon. There we go. We have gotten out of the monsoon in perfect timing. It is time for a little ad break. We shall return in a couple minutes. I am pausing gameplay. You will not miss anything. I will see you in a couple. Peace. Break completo. Thank you for your patience. Situate myself back in my chair. Take a sip of water, because hydration is important. Thank you very much. This is a reminder to all of y'all to hydrate. Hydrate or fucking dihydrate. Very important. There should be no dehydrating on my watch. Only hydrating. Alright, so this spot was a deer hunting ground. Very cool. Let's go see what the other spot is. Rabbit hunting ground. Okay. 2 hunting grounds right next to each other. Cool. Woohoo! This herd of horses is funny. They all look the same. They're not exactly the same. They've got different socks and nose stripes and stuff, but they're all like the same base color, same black mane. Pretty funny. Boom, 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 boom. Good music.
Easy.
Admires my horse. My horse is so pretty. It's my favorite horse. Sometimes I spin my horse in circles just so I can look at how pretty they are.
Easy.
Hello, dear. Food and water break. You can drink the water or stand in it. There we go. I really like how when they're eating, their like lips move in the way that a horse's lips move when they're eating. You can see the grass in their mouth. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Be careful on the rocky ground. Don't want the horse to get hurt. Ooh, bear. You run very fast. Very fast away from the bear and its territory. Careful around the field of prickers. Around the field of pricker bushes. I'm glad you can pat the horse while riding. Do, do, do. Me too, Nara. That is also how I feel when horse go real fast. I've only ridden a horse like once in my life. A friend up the street had horses, and I rode on them once. On a saddle that was not very comfortable, in a helmet that didn't fit quite right. But it was still fun. Horse is big, very big. You feel very tall up there. This music keeps starting because I keep galloping. I like games that let me simulate being outside. I don't get to do a lot of being outside. I used to do a lot of being outside. I liked being outside. I miss being outside. Now the most outside I get is sitting on the porch and reading, for the most part. Which is outside. It's fresh air, but it's not the same. This is a character that orders fragile things a lot, which always drives me nuts because it's impossible to bring anything up this path without it getting damaged. Because it's so rocky. So even if I'm going at a trot, it'll be like, item has been damaged. And I'm like, but you can't expect me to walk up this mile-long path. Come on. I'm too impatient for that. And then sometimes I'll start walking anyway, and it'll be like, it's still damaged. And I'm like, ugh. So I just give up and I trot anyway.
Easy.
Other games that I like, I have several games that are about hunting mushrooms and other forageables, like foraging games. I like those a lot. I found a game that's like a park ranger simulator that I kind of want. I'm like, yeah, I want to take pictures of the animals and fix the broken bench and clean up the trash in the park. This sounds like a great time. Oh boy. Quick, deliver the cargo before it gets any wetter.
This all looks perfect.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yay, success. I delivered it before the rain made it lose value. Love that for me. And it shows us coming from Hunter Catagon, but that's not the character that I talked to. They were like, Dota something. Interesting. Most curious. Most curious. Anyway, do you have anything that I can take with me on my way back? Harder Chevrolet, yes again, Kulin. More pristine goat skins. Everything is pristine goat skins. Or a sack of fermented milk. Never again. Ah. Cease and desist. Mental note, entering menus while it's raining does nasty things. There we go. Just stand around waiting for it to not be raining anymore, I guess. Oh, you see lightning in the distance. That's fun. That's fun and cool and fun. If they had a setting for just turning down the rain effect, I would do that, but they do not currently have a setting for that. It would be kind of cool if they did. The stream is struggling. Struggling, boys, it's struggling. The stream is struggling with the rainstorm. But the rainstorm is ending, so hopefully the struggle is also ending. I think we're good. I think we're pog. I think everything's fine. Woo! Woo! Woo. Cool. Everything's fine. We survived the rainstorm. Everything is good. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing really on the way that they wanted me to deliver. The other guy I'm supposed to find, though, is over there. Should I do that before I head back to M Station? Probably. You should graze, oh silly creature. Eat the grass. Eat the grass. Eat the grass. Chew the grass. Chew the grass. Meanwhile, let me take a look here at our inventory, balance that out a little bit. There we go. I have the newest Monochrome Menace song absolutely stuck in my head, as I'm sure everyone has noticed. Can we jump that? It'd be kind of fun if we could jump that, but I don't think we can. I think Horse says no. Horse says, why would I do that? Yeah, see, she jumps, but she does not want to jump that. Oh, stretching alarm! It is time to do my carpal tunnel stretches. It is important. You spend all day on the computer. You must do the stretches, the carpal tunnel, to prevent the carpal tunnel. Or to help with the carpal tunnel if you already have carpal tunnel. So I pause for a moment and do my stretches, because I do not wish to develop carpal tunnel. It's a shame that when I tried doing the full hand tracking, it absolutely lagged the fuck out of my computer, because that was kind of fun, because then you guys could see me doing my stretches. But alas, my computer could not keep up. Drop my way downtown. Whee. It's like when your cat meows at you. You have to meow back at the cat. When your horse chuffs at you, you have to chuff back at the horse. It's just the rules.
No, you hate being dirty.
Dirty horse. Don't worry, I'll brush you after we get out of this muddy, dusty area. My mic won't pick it up, but I'm doing little clicky noises with my tongue with the horse trots. I read another silly OP protagonist type webcomic. I just have a fondness for those. This one was about this character that can like possess bosses and control them and absorb their power. And it pretty much is just him repeatedly decimating everybody, which is pretty funny. Honestly, I get a kick out of stories like that, even if they're not particularly full of depth. I just think it's funny to see a character just be overwhelmingly powerful for no fucking reason. I just think it's funny for people to be like, I shall defeat you, and then they just get like swatted. Because they always have some ridiculous power. Like the one that I read before this was weakest profession dragon tamer. And by the point that the story's at, man has like 8 dragons and is just so ridiculously OP. And he's just summoning these dragons, and there's just this the whole fucking page is full of dragons because he has so many. And I just think it's really funny because they always then, you know, draw the other characters exceedingly shocked, like, what the fuck? How does he have so many dragons? It's like, because author said so. Author said he gets all of the dragons. This one, it's like, oh gosh, what's it called? I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now. But it's the same thing. It's like, why does he get to level up at the speed of light? Author said so. Author said super leveling power. Hacha. I think my favorite webcomic with an overpowered main character that like felt like it was a reasonably paced growth was Solo Leveling. But after the original author passed away, they continued it and then also made a sequel series, and I'm not super into either of those things. I sort of consider where it stopped when the original author passed away to be the official ending. And I really don't like the anime. I think that the animation was really cool and the music was really cool, but they kind of butchered all of the characters in the story because there was so much of the story and the character development that was based around the country it took place in. which was Korea, and they switched everything to take place in Japan, which changed so much. So I didn't like that very much. But I think it's the sort of anime that, like, if you hadn't read the webcomic, you might think it's really, really good. And you know, that's alright. Nothing wrong with bringing the story to a new audience. You know, hopefully people would go, oh, now I want to read the webcomic, and they'd go, oh wow, this is really different, but it's really good. That's, you know, my thought on the matter. I think it's good when stuff gets more audience. Sort of like when, like, a classic movie gets a remake and stuff like that. Sometimes it's not exactly the way you would have wanted it done, but it still came out as a cool thing. And that's alright.
What has you all worked up?
Hiccup. Goodness. Alright. I found the guy. Hello. You're a woodcutter. Why are you doing the herder action of screaming into the sky? Hello, sir. A delivery for Betagen. Alright. I didn't mean to tether the horse. I was trying to
If I pet you
pet the
anymore,
horse.
you'll get a bald spot.
Pet the horse, brush the horse, feed the horse. All the important things.
There's my happy horse.
There we go. Let's feed the horse. There we go. Let's see. Where's Betagen? Betagen is... over there. That's not bad. I can work with that. Beep. 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 I know, you're thirsty. We'll find water. We will locate water. It would be nice if there was like a water skin you could give to your horse. You can give them sea fallow berries. Those give them a little bit of water, but not much. I should chill out on the galloping. I've been handed something fragile. But it's fun to go fast, and our leg run very fast. Alright, water time. Shoves entire body into water. Why sad? You have food, you have water, I brushed you. You're just tired. We'll stop by the station and switch out horses so that this baby can have some rest. Boom. God, I fucking love feedback. Yeah, the path takes us right up by the station. When we get there and I put this baby in the stable, might end there because I'm getting hungry. Oh no, another rainstorm. We've had a lot of those today. Wah! Run, run, escape the rain. We escaped the rain. Yay, rain escaped.
Playing like a goat.
Make our way back to the village. Our leg did a lot. Our leg deserves a nap. Alright, here we are, back in Tov. Chart my discoveries. Very good. And now I think we're going to wind down. Let's see, is there anyone to bring a little invasion to? Anyone I would like to invade at this time? No, nobody really that I want to raid right now. So we'll just wind down. Thanks so much for hanging with me. I hope that you had fun, because I had fun. I probably will stream this again, because it is my current hyperfixation. Oh. Thank you so much for hanging. I already said that. Yeah, it's time for Lyri to go eat and then maybe take a nap. I hope that you have a good day, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.